um, flip sides of the same coin. I delved deep into the subject of people wearing, like, I have seen multiple influential female figures that are doing really well professionally dress up in my uh, clothing style, and I started to deeply wonder the, you know, is someone bullying them to do that? Because if they hold some sort of magical power to have their own countries or have their own sort of background, and they still dress up as me, and I like multiple female figures that are dressing up as me. So I started to wonder, is some obsessive freak giving them the, is it some one-sided love that is demanding it from them, or bending their rules, or hacking their platforms, and you know blackmailing them or manipulating their will, or like your life, your energy, um, your lifetime, they're giving it away just to fit into someone else's natural attire. It's like, is someone bullying them into submission? Because if I have never been, you know, blackmailed in some sort of way to pose as somebody, or look like somebody, or dress in their every dress, you know. So the so-called celebrities are doing it every day to my everydayers, the yellow one, the pink one, and it's like without a reason. And I started to think of the clothing part and the black magic part. It's all on footage, but how serious it was, I never considered that, like how serious the footages were, like, because I never learned how to speak or how to engage the audience. Though the YouTube keeps on giving recommendation in behavioral issues, and how to talk in a way that will not give you thumbs down, and maintain autonomy. Um, for other creators platforms, like do not mention this star or that star in your channel if it's not doing exponentially well, like if you are not receiving 1K, 2K, 3K likes, 500K likes, you cannot mention Oprah Winfrey, and you cannot mention African people, like African voodoo practitioner, because, but since the African voodoo practitioner I have already met in my dreams, so I can mention them, because if you personally receive any visitation from these important historical entities or figures who are good at shamanic traditions, and uh, well recognized for their work. And if you want to let them get a walk through your corridor to snatch a, to see what spirits are roaming around and what evil entities are giving their evil eyes. But yeah, is someone bullying these professionals to uh, dress like me, share my dressing code, so that I look like a working professional in my day-to-day life, even when I'm acting natural, like even when I'm normal. So it's someone bullying them into doing such things, or mm, is it about the flip side, like the hatred, the obsessive hatred, that if other people share my clothing, then I will feel like I'm not getting recognized for it, or I'm not uh, doing that well. I'm not posing for this brand or that brand, and I'm not giving getting the same results from the community I'm living in. But the community that is basically not for you, they take up your credit. What's done in the dark must come to light, and they take up your donations for the Durga Puja, and they go invest it in church, and they go take up your donation for church activities, and they invest it Durga Puja. It's like totally everybody has free will to, you know, choose to prepare a reality some sort of way, and some people are like mixing it all up. And you don't have to go to church if you don't want to. If you don't have to go to any go attend any festivities if you don't want to, because it drains your spirit to go to a tradition that doesn't celebrate you, and that tolerates you day in and day out every like the whole year. So probably the good credit I've summed up for the Durga Ashtami and all those stories. Is that true though? But these demons and leeches are, let's them call it call let's call them church people. Try to gain off of that, or try to pose a threat to that, because or yeah, these church people are going to take up the credit or donations from households that goes into the pandal, and that cause Durga Puja festivity celebration, and my image to then blackmail my opponents or people who do not like me or do not like my good image. They want to get an ugly side out of me. They want to go bully them into submission and bend their will according to their will. And yeah, starting to see the pattern here. And that is giving me a good, that is giving me a bad reputation unknowingly. Mm. And what was I saying? But do not even engage with them. If they prefer any other reality, do not even engage with them. Shut the door on their face. And yeah, it's your choice who you keep your door open to and who you keep shutting down doors on. Because you don't have to empower people who have never left a chance to disempower yours. And some people play it like hypothetically they say that no, we have not. We have always celebrated Durga Puja festivities. It's not like that, but their double lives give it away, right? Uh, so even people who look like me sometimes, what do you call it? Mirroring masculine or mirroring feminine, do not necessarily support the cause, and no, do not think for a second about them and shoot them at encounter.